to tell you to put your ego down for a second and focus on something outside of you. Stop trying to win the damn argument. Stop trying to chase that ego boost of putting someone in their place. It's weird. It's mad weird. Hear me out with that. Hey guys, welcome to my lounge room. You haven't been here before. So when you're going into a confrontation or an argument or a disagreement with the goal of winning or getting someone to listen to you, you're not actually listening to what they're saying. You could be reading the situation wrong. When you're not listening to what someone else is saying and you're only listening to yourself, you're only getting one side of the story. You're not going to be anywhere closer to uncovering the truth about the situation if you're only hearing one perspective. You want to sit here and complain about your partner not listening to you, and that's why you want to win in the first place, but you're being a hypocrite by doing that and having that attitude, because by having that attitude, you are automatically not listening to that person. So pipe down. Arguing with the mindset of real connection and strengthening that connection isn't about proving a point. It is about uncovering the truth of the situation, whether you like it or not. And the truth of the situation could look like you said something out of anger that you didn't mean. You said something completely innocent that they took the wrong way because of trauma or because of expectations. It could look like just a blatant miscommunication, or it could look like someone crossing someone's boundaries. And those are just four. There's so many different truths to a situation. And that's why you really need to listen, and that's why you need to stop trying to win, because your perspective, just because it's your perspective, isn't automatically correct and doesn't automatically take superiority and priority over that person's opinion. Like, you guys are in a partnership, you guys are in a relationship. You shouldn't be sitting here saying, you need to listen to me, you need to listen to me, but inherently not listening to them back. Like, that's just hypocritical. I'm sorry. Stop looking at arguments as battles. Like, arguments are not battles. Arguments are two people coming together. One person or both people are hurt, and they're trying to put both of their perspectives together to get a bird's eye view of the situation and see objectively what triggered what feelings in who. It's not about blame, it's about clarity on both parts. If you're leaving an argument when both parties are not completely crystal clear about what went wrong and what happened, you weren't trying to uncover the truth, you were trying to win. And that's a surefire sign that your connection is going to dwindle and erode into nothing. This is why a lot of couples break up. It's not one big betrayal, it's repeated small betrayals. And another thing, this is like kind of a harsh truth. Majority of people don't actually know how to communicate. It's not like we're taught that in school, and majority of us grow up watching our parents have unhealthy arguments. It's not like we have a positive role model to learn how to communicate from either. Everyone in their upbringing and in their life, with their self-image and their self-esteem and their expectations to what love looks like, has wounds. Everyone has little trigger points, little pain points, little wounds that you're not going to know without arguing and listening to them. Disagree with the intent of listening. Otherwise, you are not going to find out what makes that person tick, what makes that person hurt. You shouldn't be looking at an argument as an opportunity to win and appease your ego. You should be looking at arguments as an opportunity to learn more about your partner and to build your connection with them deeper. Because imagine, when is there a situation where you're getting to know someone and you're saying, this triggers me, this triggers me, this triggers me, this triggers me, this triggers me? No person on planet Earth can take a notebook and write down every single trigger they've had in their life and where in their childhood or life experience it comes from. Nobody can do that, because majority of the triggers are subconscious. We are unaware of them. The only way to find out your partner's triggers and the things that hurt your partner and the way your partner thinks about love and shit like that is by arguing and listening in those arguments and uncovering the truth. That will bring you closer. Arguments actually bring you closer when they're done right. When they're done wrong, they slowly chip away at your connection. So yeah, what you need to do, like, your partner may say shit out of anger, but just know that anger is always a defense mechanism because they're hurt. You should be less focused on that anger and the delivery and the objective words that they said, and more focused on the pain that caused them to feel the need to defend themselves. That was a big sentence. But yeah, if someone's reacting at you with anger and you care about that person, you should want to know why on earth they feel the need to defend themselves to you. A relationship should be a safe place. If they're angry at you and they're defensive at you, it's because they're hurt. So are you going to go, oh, you were defensive and angry at me, I'm mad at you? Because that is you doing the exact same thing that you're mad at them about. Or are you gonna go, holy shit, like I haven't seen this side of you, you must be really hurt, are you okay, what's up? I wanna find out what has caused this emotion in you and how we can avoid it and how we can heal that wound that caused you to react that way. This is the only way that you are going to be able to get your relationship to a place where you have absolute trust for each other. You get to the goal place. The place where you're stable, the place where you know you can be a little crazy and you can overreact and that person will love you regardless and won't abandon you. Stop trying to win the argument. Instead, try to understand that person more. This whole video should leave you with a question on last time you argued. Think of that argument right now, okay? We're gonna go through a little exercise right now. Think of the last argument you had with your partner. I'll give you a second. Now, what comes to mind is that there was a miscommunication and he was feeling this way and I was feeling this way and we couldn't communicate because we were both so upset. I doubt it. I bet you were thinking, this asshole just randomly fucking said this to me and I don't know why he would say that to me and like he has no respect for me and he doesn't love me because he said that shit to me. If you're thinking about what that person said to you and how that made you feel, still, in hindsight, congratulations, you haven't learned anything. Because if the solution to you is them changing their behavior and that's all, you can't control their behavior. You can't do anything about that. You just have to hope and pray that they listen to you. But if you have this attitude of not listening to them and only focusing on why you're hurt, best believe they're going to have that same attitude back at you. So nothing's going to get solved. You both need to stop looking inward at what triggers you and why it triggers you and everything like this. Speak to them about it, yeah, but in hindsight, when you're looking at an argument, look at it from a bird's eye view. Relationships are reciprocal. You know what I mean? They're two people finding out everything there is to know about each other, loving each other through the good, bad, and ugly. Listening and reading between the lines even when it's ugly, because you're not afraid of being offended by your partner. If your partner offends you, it's because they're hurt, it's because there's an issue and there needs to be a conversation and it needs to end with a solution. Not you winning, not you getting a pining, begging apology for slipping up in the heat of the emotion. Because what's that going to do? That's going to make you feel good in the moment, but it's going to make them feel like shit and it's going to erode your connection. So yeah, I hope this has given you some clarity on why it may feel like you're stuck in a vicious cycle with your partner. I honestly hope this helps. Thanks for listening, guys. I hope next time you get into a confrontation with your partner, you know how to deal with it and you know how to navigate it. And yeah, if you have any suggestions for what you want me to rant about, put it down below.